Hello, everybody. Back here again for a vlog a day. And today is Saturday, the 18th. And today was a lovely, beautiful day today. Got up this morning earlier than I should have. Woke up early. Didn't have a puppy to deal with or nothing, but had to get up anyway. Got the dogs out, got them all taken care of and whatnot. Didn't really have any major issues. Hopped in the hot tub, let the dogs play around the earth a little bit and whatnot. Headed back in. Finally got few things done. My wife decided she was going to head off after she got up to go see her father and do his grocery shopping or whatever and whatnot, which I understand she wants to go see her dad. But I'm like, if you're going to see your dad, go see your dad. If you want to go grocery shopping, just order it through Publix delivery or Uber Eats or Grubhub or whatever the hell, Dash, whatever one, just pick up the groceries and take them to him, because you're wasting, half an hour, minimum, probably an hour by the time you go get the stuff, get it all packed away and stuff. Just have somebody else do it. But she seems like feels like she's doing him a service for doing it, so I'm like, okay, whatever, just be of service to him. And I think it's that way she feels like she gets to still do something for her dad as opposed to just paying 10-15 bucks for delivery. So my thought is that extra time when you're at the store, you could easily spend with your dad and have more quality time with him, but it is what it is. So she got there, got that done. I was hanging out here at the house, getting a few things around, nothing major, hanging out with the dogs. The little Mexican hairless finally went home today, and she was kind of moody. She got mad. Like once Van Gogh, the puppy, was gone, she started being a real turd. Like she was being a pain in the butt. And I think part was because she didn't have another dog to really play with and beat up and wrestle with, and she was ornery about it. And it was funny because the Labrador we have, he don't really care to play with her at all. He don't give a damn about her. So she gets mad if you pay any attention to their dog in the house. She'll pee on the floor or whatever. And it was getting really bad. Like one time, I even laid down next to my dog on his love seat, and she walks over next to me and stuff, and we just came inside. We've been inside for 4 minutes or so, whatever. And she literally, so I'm laying there next to my dog, petting my dog. She stands right in front of me, the love seat, and pees on my floor. And I was like, oh, you little bitch. It's just straight up jealousy. She's an only dog at home. She doesn't want to share attention kind of thing. So we had to have a lot of come to Jesus talks with her to get her to understand that we don't play that shit here. You don't get to just pee on my floor because you're mad about something. So we got through it. Went ahead, so I was kind of happy to see her go home. She was a good dog, except she just got exceptionally moody. When the Van Gogh was here, she had somebody to play with, and he was always interested in playing with her and stuff, so she didn't mind so much if we petted another dog or whatever. But as soon as she went home, she became very demanding of time, and it sucked. So got that all taken care of and whatnot. My lovely bride finally was heading back home. I decided to get my run in. Actually, after the dog went, the hairless went home, my wife's come back. I went and got my exercise done, got my run done, got home, got a shower. My wife had got showered up, and it's earlier than normal because we plan on going out to a party tonight. So on the way out, we headed out to go feed the beachside cats, the condo cats. And it's like 22 minutes over there, and then like 22 minutes back, and then they're like 25 minutes or 30 minutes to the buddy's house that has the party. And I'm like, well, that doesn't make any sense. We'll just go there, and it's kind of on the way, but it's still not much. It saves us about 20 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, because it's so far out of the way is what it is. So we're like, okay, no big deal, we'll do that. So we basically headed out. We got partway there. My wife realized she forgot the orchids that I bought to take to Tony and Deb as a housewarming gift. So not housewarming, but like a thank you gift for having us at the party kind of thing. So I turn around and come back and get those. So that costs a little bit of time. Not a real big deal. But I leave early for everything, so I'm all good. And then we get to the condo. On the way there, as we're crossing the intercoastal, we hit the drawbridge. We're like the fifth car back, so we just missed it. So that cost us like not quite 10 minutes because the drawbridge takes a little while. A couple boats go through, drop drawbridge back down. So it's not the end of the world, but again, costing us time. And so I get there, I'm like, okay, well, I lost some time going back for the things and blah, blah, whatever. So I just cut the playtime with the cats at the condo down a little bit, which they're not real playful cats anyway. One of them really will play with the toys a little bit with me, and the other one will play with the toys a little bit, come up and rub its head on me and then bite me. And I've determined when that cat bites me, my playtime is done. I don't care how long it's been. I don't care what. The first time you bite me, I leave now. I used to try and overcome the cat, and it's just the cat doesn't get past it. So I just gave up on it, just to hell with you. So I got there, fed and watered them. They're doing a bunch of construction on his condo. It's just a mess. Oh, Lord, it's all tore up everywhere. Went through, basically got them fed and watered, and I got that all taken care of and stuff. Got the litter box cleaned out, which is the worst part of having the cat gigs. So got that done, and I wasn't there that long. I cut that stay a little short, like I said. One, the cat was being a jerk and didn't want to play, wanted to bite, not play. So headed out, hop back in the car, we headed up, and as we come rolling up into Tony's place, I get there, and we're like 1 minute early as we're rolling up in, as we're pulling in the neighborhood. And asked my wife, I said, hey, do you want to drive around a little further, or do you want to just go ahead and stop? And she come rolling up through. I was going to roll past. His wife was out walking the dog, and she was walking back towards the house and saw us. So at that point, we really can't drive around for 10 more minutes because we're clearly the first people here. But if you tell us the party's from 5 to whenever, we're probably going to be there around 5. And unless we tell you, hey, we're going to be there like 7:30, we got other stuff going on or whatever. I'm a punctual guy. I'm not the guy who shows up late for stuff. That's not me. So we got there, basically chatted a little bit. Tony came out, he was hard to have stuff and this and that about what needed to be done or what they had to do. So basically, Tony went and gave me a quick tour of the house real quick. I was there when he first bought the place and moved in. I helped him move in. And then, so I got an updated tour. So we got a quick little fast tour. We headed out the backyard, and the backyard's changed a bunch. He's done a lot of work out there, which worked out nicely. And from there, people started kind of rolling in slowly, and some other people showed up quite a bit later because the fact they'd said, hey, we got to work, we got things we got by the time we get done with this and that, whatever. And then someone went and watched the new Spider-Man movie or something, so they showed up extra late too. Everybody had a good time. They had a bunch of food. They had meatballs and pulled pork, and Deb makes a cowboy bean, like pork and beans, but it's like they call it cowboy beans, whatever. Coleslaw, and then what else they had? They had something else, I think, but it was good. It was all chicken kebabs. They had little chicken skewers and stuff, and we had a bunch of food. Everybody chilled out, just sat around laughing and joking and telling stories, and kind of had a little bit of splits off in groups, and kind of the stories start telling over here. Then we get a story that was a little bigger, so everybody would kind of listen into it and stuff, and we all had a good time. And Tony was mixing a few drinks behind the bar and stuff. He had like a mixed list of drinks, and I thought he was going to just go down the list and start making them all and whatever and stuff. Well, he likes to make his old fashions, the ones he prefers to make. So he made an old fashioned and just kept making old fashions for the most of the night. But yeah, it is what it is there. I know my wife had a couple drinks. I tasted a couple different things, and that's all I did because I'm driving home and I'm not really a drinker per se. I did kind of ask like, hey, are you driving home, or like am I? Because like if you want to stay completely 100% sober and drive home, then I might have a few drinks. But she did not make that offer, so I was like, okay, I'll just taste a couple things and go from there, instead of trying to get a little bit of the chance of I'm not driving half an hour home with a DUI, a pending possibility. So got there, hung out, had a great time. Everything was good. Mom was here at the house, so we basically gave her the food for the dog and whatnot, and told her how to, when to give it to him and whatnot. She headed to bed, and then basically the party was over. Everybody had a few people peace out early, and a few people kind of just break off at different times. And then a group of us left. I think like 6 of us left at once. We all kind of headed out and chatted and laughed and joked, and saw one lady, Tiffany. We like her. She's fun people. And then basically I was hoping she would show up. She didn't know if they'd make it or not. They got there in time. And it was funny when she rolls up on me. She's there, so gives me a big hug. She goes, oh, we made it. I said, I got to go now. I said, I thought I had more time to get here before you got here. I was giving her a hard time. So, and then as the evening kind of wind down, we started chatting and talking a lot more. We walked out together and stuff, and everybody had a good time. It was a good time. So we got to see Tony's updated on his house, which made a big difference in what he got to what he has now. So that's pretty impressive. And then got back home, uneventful, no traffic really to speak of per se. Got back here, and of course, as we back in, the dog starts barking at the window. So I yelled at him to shut the hell up, telling him to quiet down. Came in, started putting all our stuff away, and got the dogs outside and whatnot. And then my mom must have woke up from the dogs at the gate or something. And so she wakes up and heard her and Karen talking something about, hey, it's us, it's nothing to be worried about, whatever. So she headed back to bed, and then we headed in. I watched a little bit of Netflix or whatever, Hulu, I can't remember what I was even watching, and ate some cookies because I was kind of hungry. It's one of those things when you're at a party, you don't want to like make a pig of yourself, and I eat one meal a day. So I made like a small plate, not knowing how many other people were going to eat giant plates. And then once I had my plate eaten, I was like, I feel like a dick going back for seconds because I saw everybody else had like these giant heapings of food. So I assumed they would think I had a giant heaping of food, like I'm some kind of giant pig here. So I didn't go back for seconds. And so I was kind of a little hungry. So I came home, ate some cookies, and ended up wrapping it up, calling it a night. So that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.